Let me throw out two really brainy words to you. Mutualism and symbiosis. You say, what in the world do those words mean? Well, stay with me and I'll explain it to you in just a moment. Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship that exists between different people, different groups. It's a relationship that is marked by persistence and is absolutely necessary for survival. Mutualism, though, operates while with the same principle on a different basis. That is to say, it's not persistent and does not present an immediate need that is vital for survival. Now, both concepts exist in natural order. But from where do these practices originate? I think that's a fundamental question. Evolution says they are the outcome of chance. They are the product of random processes, developed and adapted, tweaked as you would, down through the thousands and millions of years. Conversely, creationism teaches it's by design. That is to say, mutualism and symbiosis are intentional, deliberately designed for a specific function. Now, what's undeniable is this. Every creature in the universe demonstrates particular characteristics that communicate intentional design. Dozens of animals, plants, and organisms involved in mutualism and symbiosis reflect distinct complexities biologically, and yet they survive through simple actions and bizarre instinctual behaviors. Now, what makes this fact all the more extraordinary is the deep irony that characterizes these relationships. Take, for example, the relationship shared by the Egyptian Plover Bird and the Nile crocodile. It's one, though, that sustains both their lives. Sub-Saharan Africa's largest crocodilian is a ruthless monster that grows in length sometimes exceeding 20 feet. It can weigh up to 2,400 pounds, and it's discovered in 26 countries. It is considered an apex hunter. It is categorized as a generalist. That means it's not picky when it comes to its cuisine. It loves meat. Its diet consists primarily of fish, but it will at times eat zebras, small hippos, birds, porcupines, and even other crocs. These monsters are extremely patient, lying in wait for hours, sometimes for days. Others have even been identified as waiting for weeks, just for their prey to encroach. They practice ambushing their victims that trespass on their territory, and all that's necessary is one bite, as those cone-shaped teeth submerge into the flesh, and the powerful bite is so strong there is no extricating oneself or getting loose once in the snare of the crocodile. They lurk deliberately on the land, in the water, waiting for those unsuspecting and unknowing animals to encroach on their territory. These vicious reptiles so are man-eaters, devouring and savoring human flesh. It's estimated that 200 people die every year masticated in the gripping jaws of the Nile Croc. Now comes the mystery. Despite the deadly nature of these crocodiles, we discover that they have a relationship with the Egyptian Plover Bird. They share this symbiotic relationship that allows both of them to survive. The croc opens its mouth, allowing the bird to enter, keeping its mouth open long enough for the bird to gently pull the food particles and pick away the decaying bacteria from inside the mouth of the crocodile. The plover utilizes its beak for the purpose of removing these parasites, leeches and worms, and the residue that is found left from the food that infested the crocodile's mouth. Both animals benefit. The plover appreciates a ready-made meal, that provides a source of nourishment, and the crocodile receives dental care, valuable for teeth cleaning, which promotes dental health, diminishing the possibility of disease and premature death. How is this symbiotic relationship possible? Is such an arrangement really the product of evolution, a collaboration of chance? Or is this interaction so unusual and yet so valuable, it could only be orchestrated by some sort of intelligent source? Did the crocodile simply one day forgo its basic instinct and allow the bird to go hopping around through its mouth instead of chomping down on it for a quick snack? Such a sophisticated relationship among these diverse creatures. It functions as, to me, some of the most telling signposts of pre-planning and programming. These are questions to think about, and perhaps the answers will give you a reason to believe.
Sometimes we wonder if there is ever really an answer to those tough questions, and it seems like the questions are getting more and more intense as the months and years unfold. Hi, I'm Billy Anger. Each and every week I put out an email that answers some of the questions that I've been fielding. These are questions about philosophy, truth, the Bible, Christianity, the existence of God, and the list is almost limitless. If you'd like to receive our email each and every week, simply drop me a line, send me an email at billyanger@hotmail.com. We will put you on the list immediately and get that email back to you and hopefully answer some of your questions in the process. I look forward to hearing from you soon.